Yo, hello everybody, welcome back, it's Switch here with another Diablo video, and today I'm just going to show you guys the budget smiter, I wanna say smiter, no it's not a smiter, budget Hammerdin, or Hammerdin. So the budget version, just simply because we don't using the, obviously the Enigma, but other than that, well, it's actually really straightforward. So what we're using is a Spirit Sword, to all skills, faster cast rate, faster hit recovery, also just to 1 to all skills, or the War Hat, which is 1 to all skills as well. So the possible upgrade is going to be the Shaco here, and then I have the Amulet for 10% faster cast rate. Then we're having the Spirit Shield, which is obviously the faster cast rate, the faster hit recovery. So the faster cast rate on the Spirit Shield can be 35, but doesn't really matter, because as long as we are going to hit 125, we already have the faster cast rate for the Paladin, but we don't really need the fastest one, but I'm just saying the fastest one is 125. The boots are from the normal, as you can see, level 29 required tier haunch, so they're basically giving us a 2+2 vigor, which is basically the boost to DPS overall for the blessed hammer. I'm using the Raven Frost just simply for the affix, they cannot be frozen, which is great. Then I'm actually using the Thunder Gas Vigor, but obviously you are like to change this for the possible upgrade, which is the Arachnic Mesh, the Bolt, which usually drops from the Andorial Hall, the first place on the first act, or either you're just going to PT, because this is a area level 85, in order to obtain that, if you're lucky, obviously, because if you're not, well, you know. So, Dwarf Star, I'm just using that just simply because this ring give you the fire absorb 15%. It's great. The Mage Feet just simply for the faster cast rate, the better. Item here is going to be a Triangle Gloves from the set of Triangle Necromancer, the green one. And why is that? Because the reason why is they giving you the 20 faster cast rate, and on top of that 30%, I believe so, to the cold resist. So if you struggle with the cold resist, there are probably significantly better just because of that affix though. And last but not least is the Viper Magi, because it's giving you the 30% of the faster cast rate and all resistance, and if you're lucky you can get 35, if not probably 25, and that suck dicks huge, but it's still better than nothing, right? Alrighty, so right now currently we are talking about the 126, which 125 is the fastest one. I already want to say and explain, for the budget version of the, not smiter, Hammerdin, you don't really want to go with 125, you just want to go with 85. Why? Because the place you will be farming is going to be the first waypoint, which is Freyjad, Highlands, whatever it's called, and you don't need, the min, max, top, the best gear, whatever. So just simply don't go, just simply don't try to force yourself to go with 125. Just simply go to the other one, which is the one lower. It's 85, I believe so. I don't know right now, but I can just check that. Just give me 1 second, because that's really important part. Obviously I'm just gonna give you guys the link in the description below. Faster cast rates for the Necromancer, Paladin, blah 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 blah. Where you are, mate? So for the Paladin, excuse me, it's 75, so even better though. So the Paladin, is it faster cast rate? FCR, yeah. So 75, so you just have like easy time, because we are getting basically almost everything what we need just from almost 2 items. So we just trying to hit 75. So this is with the fastest. So this is how it looks like. Well, actually I can go and just farm. And this is with the fastest. And it's no point. And the reason why it's no point, because then your build is all about just how fast you're doing that, and then you don't have any magic find on top of that, so this is crap, innit? So you actually like to stack the magic find, but despite the fact this is not the build I will be running, so I'm just going to show you. So this is the build without any magic find and with the fastest cast rate. I mean, normally with the the best, not budget Hammerdin, but just with the Enigma, because Enigma is giving you a lot of the magic finds, and basically you overall with the Shaco and Enigma you have like on top, like you have more than 200 anyway. So then you can you can do the fastest cast rate and magic find. But normally if you don't have it, you can just go with 3 Topaz Helm, which is 72 to magic find, and you just basically putting away 1 to all skills, which is nothing because you have so much damage, so it's not important part at all. And then you just, if you don't have the skull there, you just can put whatever armor with 4 sockets and put the you know, perfect topaz into the armor and just put that chest, you know, and you're just doing the 200 magic find with the white items. And right now I have 202. And on top of that, if you struggle with the rest right now, because the Viper Magi is obviously in the chest, so you want to swap your shield, just simply for the shield with 4 sockets and just put white gems inside. And as you can see, diamonds giving me plus 119 all resistance. So we're talking like crazy good res. Obviously, if you are going like for ballrooms and stuff like that, you can just put the Viper Magi, and we're talking about the 75, 75, 85. Just simply because we can, right? And even if I want to be more restful, I can do something like that. So as you can see, 85 for fire, 85 for lighting, cold rest, 75 poison rest, 75. On top of that, I have absorb of the fire, absorb of the lighting. So it's like, oh my god, it's crazy, you know? So it's crazy good. And we're still having more than 75 cast rate, which is the second best. It's 84 and 75 is the second best. And we're good to go. So I'm just gonna do one more game. And before I do, I will explain you the skills. And well, it's something really to explain. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I just want to explain the way how I basically put the stats and skills, because probably everybody who will go to the max roll and do by the guide, the guide is telling you to actually dumping the firstly to the vigor just to make more DPS, but you don't really need any more DPS because like 2000 is more than enough. Like honestly, if you have like 1300, it's already enough to just kill those guys on the first waypoint, so you don't really have to give a fuck about it. Basically, you just put in the Terror Hounds, that's giving you the vigor. So as you can see, right now I don't have it. I didn't put any skills. But right now, when you're just going to put those shoes, you have that skill and you can running. And this is just basically that's it. And why the reason is I'm just maxing the Holy Shield was the reason behind it. Because basically when you're maxing the Holy Shield, you have the successful blocking, the percentage of the successful blocking, and also on top of that, the more defense you have. So basically the most important part for putting the stat points to your character is basically the dexterity. Because you have to put the value of dex to be able to put the defense on the max block, which is 75%. So firstly, you're just using your Holy Shield skill. Excuse me. And then when you use your Holy Shield skill, you're just going here on the defense. And why is so shitty? Because I think the other shield have the better chance. Yeah. So you also have to keep that in mind. Chance to block on the shield. And this is some extra block, must have to be somewhere. Enhance defense, enhance damage, increase maximum durability, faster caster, faster hitter, damage, increase defense. Maybe because increasing defense, I don't know. I mean, anyway, you need to put the shield you are going to use, and then when you're using your shield, using the skill Holy Shield, and then you're checking the value of the max block, and it's 74. And you might ask me, okay, if the max block is 75, why you didn't put enough dexterity to make it happen? Well, basically, when you put the dex and you level up, your value will be going down with every level you're going to level up. So when I've done it on 79, and I didn't put the points, I just put everything to the vitality. But basically, the rule of the thumb is 2 points of the dexterity making 1 point. 1% point of the max block, 1% point of the max block. So if with the next level I'm going to be a 73, and if I want to be a 75, I need to put 4 points to the dexterity and 1 point to the vitality. Excuse me, with my I don't know why I'm trying so fast, so quick, but that's just me. Anyway, I think that I didn't confuse anybody, and if somebody actually listening to this, you will understand what I'm talking about, and probably I will put in the description, you know, I will try to split the stuff what's most important. So this is about the skills. So the Holy Shield first I'm doing for the max block, and then obviously the standard, the Blessed Aim and the concentration, because those skills are boosting our Blessed Hammer. And then I'm doing the Vigor when I will be, you know, because we actually need to use 3 skills, empty skills, in order to actually put 1 skill over there. So I choose to be level 80 and actually have max out the Holy Shield. Also on top of that, I need to do some quests with the skill quest. It's still, there are some remain, I think even Izual here, yeah, so just like we're talking about 3 skills from Hal and the other, but anyway. So this is the way how I like to progress him on the level 80, and then later on just go to the Vigor, and I think that's it. About the Mercenary, if you struggle, you can put on the beginning with the Mercenary with the Insight, but honestly, if you're doing the like really fast Balrog's Nightmare and then the staying there till for, I don't know, level 70-ish, whatever, so then I can just say there's no point for the Mercenary, to be honest, because you can just snowball everything like you really like crazy, like you like to, like you want to, and just one more game just with the magic find. So right now we are going to be on the 202, which is sweet spot. And quick tip about the magic find, if we are like 249, so we are still on 200. So magic find, the value of magic find is the breakpoints. 50 points, there are the breakpoints. So 200, 250, 300, 350, and so on. So as you can see, some 2 yellows. I think it's a better odds, better roll than the last game, because we had only blue, but still, with that being said, the magic find, it's still RNG. Even if you have 500, you might just don't get anything, right? So it's a good calculator on that, on the max roll as well. I'm just gonna put maybe in the description below as well, so will be the calculator for the odds. So there are significantly better, there are much better odds when you're actually running 200 magic find than the 100 or than the 0, but more than 200 the odds are not really that much like impact. So that's what I said before, like if you have more than 300, it's like no really difference at all. So if you see somebody stuck in like 700 or more than that, like 1000, whatever, it's like just don't give a fuck about this, because it's not important at all. That's not going to, you know, give you an edge anyway. So like maybe brain edge, like brain dead, more like a brain dead, because if you don't have a fucking clue how it works, you think it works the way how they showing you, and then you will just not able to sleep at night. Anyway, thank you much guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. And that was the quick review of the sort of budget-ish, well, maybe not that budget, but you know what I'm saying. Without the Enigma, it's still budget, right? Because the Enigma making that powerful build and Arak, so we're missing like 2 pieces. Obviously you can just upgrade for the 2 soy of stone of Jordans, and then that's supposed to be here the Mara's kaleidoscope, which is 2 to all skills, to all rest and attributes. So, and then Hoto here, Heart of the Oak. So there are obviously lots of upgrades, but if we're talking just about the mobility to farm any aspect of the game, just buying the Enigma here, and you just need to change in order to put the Arak to just, you know, put that faster cast rates from somewhere else, and then you're just good to go, basically. You're good to go, you can do any content in the game. Alrighty, thank you much guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. The next video, I'm probably going to respect this Paladin for the, for the Smiter, which I already have the whole gear for the budget one, and I can do this, but just simply I don't have any keys to do the Ubers, so I think I'm just going to farm the Ubers then. So one more time, take care guys, see you guys in the next video, and bye.